Hey guys, this is Hawk. Welcome back to the channel and to my time at Portia. A couple quick things here as we get started. First of all, you notice in my inventory on my hotbar, I've got the wasted food that we, at the beginning or at the end of the last episode, we were testing around with a bamboo papaya with egg on top was the recipe. I tried to put it in this. I tried to put the wasted food in the garbage can. Thought maybe that's what, the garbage can could actually be used for. It is also an item that has, I think, like stamina. Like there's a stamina thing for it. I think it adds stamina to my person if it's placed on my property. But anyways, you cannot put the wasted food there, unfortunately. So I didn't know how to get rid of it. It's not like 7 days to die where you can chuck it out of your inventory and it'll eventually despawn on the ground. So I remember this abandon button is here, and that basically trashes any item in your inventory. All right, so we were working on bronze pipes. We got the last of the linen rugs that we need to finally finish that commerce commission. We've got at least 2 of these machines that are done because this, you can see that these say 2 out of 4. We'll look at that in a minute. You know what? Just craft some more of these, I think. Maybe another 15. Even after it's done with that, just add 15 more on. Yeah, it's another 24 total. Let's pet our animals. I did not take the time yet to kind of look up the feather duster or whatever it is that's supposed to have the AoE on these, because I'm still recording in the same block. But we will definitely look at that at some point. If there's something that's going to make the process faster, I would definitely be interested in it. But yeah, it looks like all of my animals are capped out on their percentages. All of the cows are at 121%, all of the sheep are at 116%. Yeah, these things... I'm trying to figure out what I actually need at the moment, and there's... The honest answer to that is not a lot. I mean, I guess I could have these things here. Everybody craft bricks. Craft bricks. Here you go. You craft more bricks. You can craft more bronze bars, I suppose. I just have an overabundance of steel at the moment, which is something I never thought I'd say. I literally have 186 bars. Let me flip this over down to 284 iron ore again. Here, craft like 25 more of this. And this other one can stay on carbon steel. Ugh, do I want it on here? You craft glass. There's so much stuff. Whoa! Look at the potato fruit. That's awesome. Hey, Ak.
Hi! Oh la la, my dear. See you.
Family. Alright, from the Civil Corps. Oh, there's my worn fur. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. I need to see how much of the fiber cloth I have. And yes, my inventory is starting to get a little ridiculous because of the stuff that I'm carrying around. For now, I'm going to go ahead... I'm going to sell the slingshot. I'm going to put the feather duster back in here. What was I in here for? Oh, fiber cloth. I've got 19. Okay, we'll be alright then. Oh, I need to build a chimney roof. Do I know how to build it? Oh, they must have given me the... Okay, so I need 3 hardened clay for that. Herbal juice. Did I say I needed 3? I've only got 3, enough tempering liquid to make 3. You know what? We are gonna post... Oh, I needed 3. I also needed some more aluminum plates. Oh, and I have to make a comprehensive cutter. If I make one of those, I shouldn't have to craft those into... I shouldn't have to wait on the big smelter back there. Oh, you know what? Hunger level 0%. Did I run it out of food? Oh my gosh, my poor horse. Here, have the rest... Had I planted more wheat? How soon till you guys are done? Oh, the potato fruit will be done today. I'm sorry, buddy. This must be Russo. Hey, Russo.
Supposedly, there are a few good fishing spots.
You are actually not the person I wanted to talk to.
has been planning the Portia Breach for a long time. I do believe it will be the key to the future prosperity of our city.
That bridge is built.
Hey!
Okay.
That's Starlight Island you see. Goodbye.
Mars, I'm
Hey!
trying to... Oh, gosh.
You should try the apples growing around Portia sometime.
Okay, this is getting very confusing.
Bye!
First of all... Hey, Scraps. Here, let's gift you... I don't have any more of the dog food, but I made the... something for you. And I shoved it in a chest, apparently. Not Mars. Russo.
Hello.
Thank you.
Gail took care of me when no one else...
Yes, you've told me that before. Very nice. Okay, I'm leaving. It's way too crowded in there. Oh, that's right, my playdate's with Emily. And I've got to talk to Petra and... Okay, commissions. Oh, these are all A-level commissions. 2 waste packs. 11 hardened aluminum. 3 waterproof cloth. So this is 99 reputation, 98. They're all about the same. I have the hardened aluminum, so I've got to go down and talk to Petra anyway for 2 other things. I've got to talk to her about the blueprints, I believe, for the hot air balloon thing. And then I also have to talk to her about research, so I might as well just grab the hardened aluminum. Be right back, Emily. And I forgot to grab the meat out of the chest to give to Scraps and to... that's not the right place. To give it to Scraps and Pinky. I just rode by Pinky and I thought about it. Hey, Petra.
Are you here for the diagrams? I've got you covered. You'll need a basket for 1 to 2 people, something to power the balloon, and appropriate cloth for the balloon itself. To complete the research, I think we'll need 5 data disks.
Okay, here you go.
Fantastic. It will take a little while to analyze this data. I'll contact you when we have something.
Okay.
Hello?
Here's a commerce commission. And let's chat with you.
My teacher Merlin has to be in the top 10 anthropologists in the world. I need to work hard to catch up to her.
Okay. And let's do some
Hi.
research.
Did you discover something new?
20
that should
data
be
disks.
enough data disks. Still, if you the data
no, we'll be
corruption
fine.
on these disks are minimal.
Yes. Merlin is not in here. Merlin, I've got strange soup I made for you at the end of the last episode. because I want to be everyone's friend. Let's chat with you. If you find anything of value from the old world, please donate it to us. You have no idea how much... Oh, right. I've read that one before. Strange soup is this pink one. Confirm.
How thoughtful of you. I really like it.
She gets so excited about that. There's so much stuff I want to do in this game, and I just never get to it all. Right, I've got the soup for Dr. Zhu. Let's go give that to him.
Hi.
Hi! Meat and mushroom stew coming up. Plus 15. Very nice. I'm assuming you probably get more for that on the days where they are desiring it as opposed to just like regular days. Are we stuck again? Okay. Oh. Thank you for getting me stuck. It's copper wire. And I know it's time for Emily, but that just reminded me that I've got this thing for Sophie as well. What is that? It's just a rock? Alright, Sophie, I've got your bamboo papaya egg thing. Let's chat with you. Bamboo papaya with egg on top. Very nice. I want to be everyone's best friend. Well, except for Higgins. I don't really care much about being best friends with Higgins. Okay, so it's a little while yet. I need to make sure I get wheat planted. Okay, Emily? Let's...
Hey!
Chat with you?
Hi, you're here as well. What a coincidence.
I mean, not really. This is where you told me to meet you. Fruit salad.
Wow, I've always wanted this.
Alright, start playing. What's your plan? I'm planning... It's cold out. We're going to the round table. Depending on how late it gets, maybe we'll go set off fireworks. And hopefully I've got enough of them. Of course it's snowing. That might be a bad thing. Sure. Let's gift you a fruit salad. It's another 15 mood points. Let's order. All right. I come here often. So she wants milky pineapple soup, bamboo papaya with egg on top, supremely spicy spaghetti, seasoned ribs, and tall sky goat milk. All right. I did mention this in the last episode. I'm a little bit cheaty. I don't remember all of this. So I actually take pictures of it with my phone. All right, so the tall sky goat milk. She wants well-seasoned ribs. She also wants milky pineapple soup. And the bamboo papaya with egg on top. There we go. Those are the 5 things she wants. Wow, all of my favorites. You sure know how to please. Let's talk about her favorite foods. I love vegetables, so more salad for me. Okay. Maybe I'll have to start giving her salad as well. Let's ask about work. So what's life like on the ranch?
Well, I'm taking over more and more responsibilities from my grandma as
She said that before. Oh, we got another point back. Let's go out and maybe we will... I don't think it's the appropriate day to do fireworks because it's snowing. You're supposed to try to do those types of things on clear days. But we can go down and we can seesaw. Wait. Oh, there she is. Oh, I stopped because of scraps, but then I remembered I didn't actually... I still didn't get the stuff out of the chest for him. Sure, we can play on the seas. That's 3. I didn't realize that. Too high. Shouldn't have been too high. I was within the range. Ooh, look how well we did with that one as compared to the swings. All right, let's go. Let's just go over here and we'll chat with our last relation or interaction point. So I think what they're called.
I'm a little tired. Can we sit down for a while?
Sure. Let's compliment her. That's a weird one. Your animals are so lively, you must work pretty hard to take care of all of them.
I'm having fun out there, so there's no stress in the work. I tried naming all the animals on the ranch, but there sure are a lot of them now, so I gave up.
Very nice. All right, that should be everything. That was 80 points. 26. So the mood meter was at 80 is what I meant. Is there anything on the map right now? Oh, these are where the... Oh, that's a DD stop. Okay. I could put a DD stop out there. And then I'll be able to ride out there to put the balloon stuff out. I still need the chimney roof. And I'm waiting for diagrams for the balloon thing. Okay. Right, I made the hardened... That's right, I needed the hardened clay for the chimney roof. Chimney roof build. You... Let me pet you. And then you can go home and maybe get something to eat. I wonder if he actually will eat. Is it something they only really eat overnight? Oh. He's good now. Okay. Okay, what am I doing here? Whoa. Don't click that button. Right. I can sell some of this, I suppose. Alright, what do I need for the chimney roof? Aluminum plates, large pipes, large iron bucket, and the hardened clay. Whoops. It'd be hard to put the slingshot in this. There we go. Aluminum plates. I started making back here. Did I need more than 2? I needed exactly 2. And the large iron buckets, I think I find those oftentimes. All right, how many of these did I need? Just 1. And then pipe. Large iron pipe, I need 2. Okay, who does this go to? Deliver the completed order to the Commerce Guild. And then, I was going to say I can get a commission, but that's right, I already got one today, and I delivered it to Petra. Hey, Antoine, you're here
Nice
late.
work. This is your payment.
Thank you. How we doing? Oh, we're getting so close, Higgins. You are not winning the end of the year. I kept hoping I might be able to beat him into first place by end of fall. We didn't make it, but... Okay, what do I want to work on here right now? I don't have a ton of time left in the day, otherwise I know what there's some other things I'd like to be doing. You can go home for the moment. I needed to craft something. Oh, the comprehensive cutter. Oh, I didn't even look. Does this get donated to the... I should check all of those things. Oh, conveniently, I'm on the comprehensive cutter. Requires an industrial furnace, an industrial cutter, steel plates, and steel shells. Okay. Wait, I need to get that off of there. I need to make a... need to make the industrial furnace first. Oh, by the way, at the end of the last episode, I'd mentioned it was still early, and I was going to go mining for... try to get some bloodstones. I only got like 3. It's kind of disappointing. These require... steel plates and marble planks. Steel plates, marble planks. And... I'm gonna go ahead and try to make another one of these and donate this to the museum as well. Now I need some more steel plates and some more marble planks. Not sure what I'm going to do with this cutter. Well, I guess this cutter can make certain things still. So here, make 10 of these. Okay, now the comprehensive cutter. I need to make the big cutter for. I don't want to take mine because it's working on something right now. So that is the industrial cutter. Got plenty of carbon steel bars. These grinding saws. Oh gosh, they're bloodstones. I need 6 per grinding saw, and I need 2 of those, so I would need 12 bloodstones total. I'm not sure why I'm looking in here. I have just enough. Oh, and when I went up through there, the stones that produced the bloodstones had not respawned yet, so I had to go over to Amber Island. Somehow this ends up being one of the most expensive machines I have. Oh, it was 6 total, apparently. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. And... carbon steel bars and simple circuits. And chips. Okay. Carbon steel bars, grinding saws, simple circuits. Now, the comprehensive cutter. By the way, these things don't tell you in your inventory if you've donated. Be awesome if there was some sort of little icon or something so you knew what actually could be, what you still need to donate to the museum. Comprehensive cutter. Steel plates, steel shells. I should be able to do this. So I need 2 steel shells. I'm just about out of steel plates. I need 4 steel plates. I do not have enough. What are you working on? Aluminum. Stop it. Stop what you're doing right now. And make me like 25 of these things. Okay. Is everything done? Oh. Maybe we're just out of wood. Has it really been that long? I remember looking at those things and saying that, hey, they've still got like... Whoops. I looked at them at one point and said, hey, they've still got like 4 days to go. Hey, look, they're empty. They don't have 4 days to go anymore. Power on. Alright. Everything's back in action. I'm carrying so much stuff. I wanted to have the fireworks with me because of the play dates. Speaking of which, I'd like to make maybe 10 more of each, just to make sure that I've got enough. I remember trying to do those once. These are 5 different colors, so... I remember trying to set them off once, and it ended up being a disaster because they wanted... I had, like, you know, 2 fireworks with me, and the person that I was with is like, oh, can you set up, like, 15 of this color? And I was like, oh my gosh. Oh, they take 5 gunpowder each. Okay. Gunpowder... Okay, so I've got 20 of the yellow ones. Or red ones. 20 yellow, 20 green, 20 blue, and 20 purple. Oh, those use soil. Convenient. What else uses soil? Seriously. I'm sure that's going to be a thing. So let's make some more quality leather. Alright, that's a big potato fruit. Okay. This is a lot. Oh, right, I can't finish that yet. I needed a total of 4. 2 done over here. There's not any done. Okay, well, I guess I'm pretty much done for the evening, then. I don't have any other missions, right? Nope, just waiting for the diagram for the balloons. Okay. Alright, well, then let's call it an early night. When I say early, it's already after 11 o'clock. Oh, by the way, I've not checked the calendar for Desert Abandoned Ruins is about to expire. Ooh, Dr. Zhu's birthday. I'm gonna save him one of those meat and mushroom soups. I think that's one of the things he loves. Snowball battles. Yay. Gifting. Oh, it's just a like. What does he love? Oh, you know what? I think I remember looking that up. I mentioned it early on. Like, the things that he likes are really weird. Like, he liked the thinking can, or he loved the thinking can. And I just don't have the relic pieces to support that. I don't think I can go on a play date with... No, I can't. Oh, I can still go on one with, Dr. Zhu this week. And with Albert and with Sonia. Alright, let's do some stuff, and then we'll go invite Dr. Zhu. Maybe somebody will be here this morning to invite me. I'll pick up your poop. I'm sorry about the whole debacle with it not having food for you. Alright, we found something useful in the data disc. Oh, 3 days for the 20-disc research? Alright, hot air balloon. This done yet? In 6 seconds. Alright, so I need some wheat. Need to have a happy horse. Ooh, that needs some fertilizer. Please be full. You need to stay full and make sure my plants stay happy. Alright, how's everything here doing? Okay at the moment. Once that's done, I want to flip it over to the magnesium powder. By the way, since we got some of the quests done over at, for the South Block construction, we should head back over there at some point and see if there's been any progress now in the buildings. You know? Have more plant fiber. Ooh. Potato fruit. I forgot about that. Here. How did I even have space in here? Must have made something that took the rest of it. Ack is here. I'm gonna look up to see what he likes, guys. I will be right back. Just give me a second. Okay. I'm back. And I found out what Ack likes, and he's not, or what he loves, and he's not gonna get what he loves, unfortunately. But I can get him stuff that he really likes quite a lot. I have found that he likes copper coils. Hey, Ack.
Hey! I'm learning more in...
Right. Have a copper coil. Plus 10. Very nice. I will happily keep those around for you, buddy. Right, I put those away. I sorted my inventory, so... Alright, so I need these to finish this thing. So let's keep this in our inventory now. And then the comprehensive cutter. And this is a medium assembled item. Oof. Here, let's just put it here for now. Yeah, you can see this is gonna... How many of these do I have? I should probably go exchange some titanium plates. Somber Marsh? I don't even know where that is. I mentioned either this episode... I'm recording several episodes, but I am nearing the point where I have done just about everything in this playthrough that I did in my other game, and I don't even know where the Somber Marsh is. It's so exciting. Okay, so we're going to be limited by aluminum ore, so make 5. Okay. What's on our map for today? Okay, there's that. Shoot, that's right. There's that. Anything on our calendar? Well, the desert ruins. And I do actually want to go mining. Not necessarily even because of resources, but one of my goals is to try to finish out the museum, and I need so many relic pieces, which we will look at today when we go through to the museum. We'll see if there's any that anybody want for an exchange. I didn't see this. Winter solstice. A hot pot. Okay. What's this? What is this? Oh, add a... I didn't know you could do that. Okay. Interesting. That's neat. Here, let's add a reminder. Just to see how this works. At 10 a.m. Or is that the day? That's the time. It has to be the time. Dr. Zhu's birthday. Oh, literally it adds it. So what I could do is I could add it here. So event reminder, that's what says Dr. Zhu's birthday tomorrow. And we put that reminder in at 10 a.m. There we go. Nice, look at them. Here, let's take this one out. Can I remove this? Oh yeah, that's actually really neat. I've never seen that before. Okay, I do want to get to the mines because of the fact that I want to just donate all the things to the museum. Oh, that's right, and I wanted to make sure that in this week that I invite Dr. Zhu to a play date. And I wonder if he's in here or if it's still early enough that he's out collecting herbs. Must still be collecting herbs. And I could use a commission as well, I think. I don't have a commission, right? Nope, just the balloons. Which I could have actually tried to construct today. Oh, here he is.
Hey.
Chat with you?
The snow looks plentiful.
I need to save the meat and mushroom stews, but here, have a talisman.
Thank you. This is...
That's still 8 right now. Play? Let's meet... Wonder if it's gonna be clear tomorrow. Let's just meet at my workshop, but we'll meet at the latest time. Okay. Okay. I'm glad I stopped here. Colorful fur. Any other treasure chests on top of things that I should know about? Alright, well, Remington seems to be stuck. And then that's probably our fault. Let's put our industrial furnace in here. I don't understand how the industrial furnace is so much smaller than this boombox. Okay. Right, I was going to check for the relic pieces that were available here. So Carol's looking for this. Or no, wait. I always get confused by this. Okay, so the little one is the one that they want. So he will give me this weird glass jar piece for 3,300. I've already constructed the sunny side thing, so I would probably be most interested in having the owl clock piece, but I'm not sure if I need it. So she would be willing to give Soldier with Lance piece 1 if I had this male piece, which actually I think I do have that. Okay, well, I wish I can't post on here, can I? It'd be awesome if I could post on here. Oh, those are medium assembled items as well. Okay, well. Alright, let's go over to the desert mines. I just realized this episode is actually getting rather long, so it's probably a good thing I want to mine today anyway, because that'll cut down on some of the... Arlo, you seriously get massively stuck under this bridge just trying to get on that horse. He has some real problems. Asteria, more Asteria. This is really easy to see right now. This would be the time of the year to kind of collect, well, everything. Because even the herbs over where we were, they were really easy to see. Oh, yeah, I said I wanted to check South Block now that we got all this stuff done. Still under construction. Where'd my horse go? There he comes. Oh. More flowers. I've yet to figure out what the dragon heart's for, but someday I'm going to be glad that I have it. Kind of like when I was not glad I didn't have blue fur. And I went on a quest to get blue fur, and then I found out they can actually get it for me in the Civil Corps. I know I need a bunch of iron. Alright, is there any relic pieces? Oh, lots of relic pieces. Okay. Alright, guys. Well, I'm going to do some relic hunting and some searching for some mining for actual resources. So I will catch back up with you guys. So guys, I thought I'd bring you back in here. I'm just about done for the day here. You can see it's after midnight. But kind of the way that I've been doing this, and this is why these upgraded reticles are so important, is you can see, you can kind of get a sense of the shape of the item. So that is clearly one of those boxes that you get, like data discs, power stones, those kinds of things, and I'm not overly interested in those. So I'm getting these things that I don't recognize the shape, and that's kind of how I've been targeting the relic pieces. I just accidentally ate 2 apricots. I was only going for 1, but so I was actually able to find some, ooh, it's getting very late. I'd like to grab these things quickly. Yep, that's a good one. I'd like to grab these things quickly, but I do have to get out of here. It is 1:30 in the morning. Okay, plane model. Okay, let's get back to the ruin entrance here, and then we can look at these things really quickly. Okay, so, the plane model and the cat ended up... Okay, got it. So, got a little bit of iron, maybe not as much as I would have liked. I got a bunch of aluminum, and a little bit of the magnesium ore, and then we got regular stuff like the tin and the lead, stone, sand, soil. I got a couple more data discs, and then I got a condensed power stone, a steel cable. I got several of the advanced engines, so that was super nice. Found another tempering liquid, which is good because I don't think I've got any. Got one small silicone chip. I got an automated planting data chip and agricultural data chip number 2. I remember saying at one point that I needed 2 and 5. I think we might have found this one since then, so there might be a duplicate. Everything else I was able to target was like I said, it was weirdly shaped items and ended up being a lot of things that were relic pieces, or this is actually a painting. I found a painting down there, which surprised me. I've never actually seen paintings in the caves or in the mines before. I got clay figure female piece 2. We had found clay figure male previously. I did not find female previously, so this is new. It was a new relic. Oh, and we got piece 1 as well. It's 3 pieces total. I don't happen to have the other one, do I? Oh my gosh, I do. Female 1, female 2, female 3. I can make this lady. Okay. I've also got rocket model piece 3. I think that might have been new. For sure, Fortune Cat was new. AI model piece 4 was not new. I did not remember getting AI model pieces before, but and then we found clay figure male piece 3. We have piece 1, I think, at home, and then this one that you saw me get was plain model piece 2. So let's get out of here. And by the way, if you're wondering why my inventory is so clean, it's because when I go to set up to show you guys what I get, I move things all around. It takes a little while, but I get it done in the end. So anyways. Luckily, when you're sorting out inventory like that, time pauses when you're in your inventory. So even though it takes me a while to sort things out, it does so without any sort of time penalties, and I'm able to kind of show you guys a clean view of what I get while I'm in the mines. All right. Unfortunately, it is actually after 2 a.m., which means I need to get my butt to bed. So we're going to go ahead and sort everything here. Oh my gosh, look, all of this stuff. These are all new. We're going to go to relics 3 here, and we're going to put in this. And is this the male? That's the female piece. Here, this is the male piece. We're going to put you in there, you in there, you in there, you in there. And then that goes in there. This is something I'm hanging on to because it's for Ack. Really quickly, I've got time. Let's construct this thing. Recover. Huh. Okay. It's not instantaneous. Oh, jeez. Don't do that. That's cool. Look at it. It looks like a 3D printer. Oh, gosh, I gotta get into bed. All right, guys. Well, I am going to call this episode here, so I'm going to thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to like and comment. Also subscribe so that you get notified of future videos. But for now, my name is Hawk, and this has been my time at Portia, and I will catch you guys next time.